Be respectful. This is a place where people have come to work on their emotions and be vulnerable and talk about what's really going on with them. It's like walking into an AA meeting and just telling everyone they're trash. Like, I don't understand. You've got issues if you're doing stuff like that, obviously. Like, healthy people reflect, healthy people process things in the proper way. They don't go around like places of worship or places where people are trying to like work on themselves and be vulnerable and kick the chairs over and like call people names. That's obviously like the lowest of the low in terms of how you could conduct yourself while you're on this planet. It's the lowest of the low, let's be honest. I'm an omnist, like I don't have a problem with any religion, so I don't know why people have a problem with mine, but I literally teach RE and philosophy. I enjoy talking about it and exploring and finding out about other religions. I've lived in other countries, but some people have got no tolerance. Not going to tolerate rudeness. More for you as well, because if you do believe in tarot and you read about it and you watch it and you understand it, you can manifest what you want, you know, but low vibrational people like that, they will never find what they want. They will never find it. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Scorpio's highest good. How is Scorpio feeling in the second week of October 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards, how Scorpio's feeling first of all. Hi Bernice. Are you in Manchester? Not too far then. Hi She. The Page of Cups reversed. Okay. So Scorpio, if you had the Page of Cups upright, that would be an offer of emotion towards someone, or it would be looking for someone, you know, looking for love potentially, or looking to apologise. When it's reversed, it's being unwilling to apologise or being unwilling to offer emotion, even if it's positive emotion, to someone. So definitely feeling shut down at the moment when it comes to feelings. This is a general, well, it's a love reading for the collective, so we're doing zodiac signs. Thank you for asking. The 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Oof, you're tired of being single though. Challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. It's hard doing life alone. If these, oh, we've got something else here. The 7 of Wands is being competitive. It's fighting for what you want, like feeling like you got the advantage, the high ground. But 10's like, I've been fighting for a long time. 10 isn't reversed though, so it's like I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna be stoic, and I'm just gonna push through to the end of this chapter, this phase of my life. I'm not gonna give up. It's someone that's been strong for so long that that's just become second nature. If these were the other way around, this person would be like, you would be like single and abundant, you know, all these pentacles. 9 is a single number. Where is it, Jasmine? 9 is a single like number, and 9 of Pentacles is like, I can pay my own way, you know, I can take care of business, pay my bills, pay for my car, like everything, buy things for myself. The 10 of Wands would be dropping the burdens, and the 7 of Wands reversed would be, you know, feeling at a disadvantage. See, that would be like giving up on love, but I feel like you don't want to be single because the 9 is reversed. And you're just willing to like see this through now. I think you want, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, like 2 incomes together, a house, children, pets, the whole shebang. Or whatever that looks like for you, you know, whatever a complete household looks like for you. But you definitely want to partner up. You're tired. Hi Samantha, I'm just on Scorpio. Just started Scorpio. It does look like it's been a long, arduous battle. Right, we've got the Queen of Cups reversed, which is someone who is unhealed. They're drained, okay, possibly having mood swings. The Magician reversed is someone that feels like they can't make something possible, okay. The Magician, when it's upright, is all 4 aces, which is hard work and good luck from the universe. See how it's pouring down this end, and it's like all like emotion and like, this is cool. This, they look like phones to me. They're probably cards, but they look like phones that are lit up, you know, when you're at a concert and you hold your phones up with the torchlight on. When the Magician's reverse, it's like we can't be the alchemist, we can't create magic. Whatever it is that we want, we can't make it happen. There's an infinity sign in there. There's the universe, and it's just like, you know, fucking raining on our parade 24/7. The 9 of Cups upright is being content, like within ourselves, like being single. So you might want to financially come together with another person at some point. You want commitment, but you don't want a Romeo, you know, someone that's just gonna like woo you, like slow woo you, but then not commit. You want like someone who's got their feet on the ground, practical, the intent to commit. And we've got the 3 of Cups reversed here. So you could have called off a third-party situationship. You know, someone who's married has brought you into like a very complicated situation, expected you to sort of be a plant that's kept in the cupboard, you know, which, no judgment from me because I've lived a life, but it's not a sustainable situation when you're seeing someone who's already set up in a house with kids and pets and a partner. They can't treat you the way that you deserve, and they constantly promise you things and let you down. Either you've got strong feelings for someone that's married and they're therefore not available unless they change something, and you've ended the third party situationship, or you just don't feel a cause for celebration at the moment and you're not looking to ask anyone out. It's heavy, like, you know, I'm just doing me vibes because I don't want to put myself out there if I'm not going to get full commitment, you know. I think you have got feelings for someone because we've got the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Cups upright is that Romeo and Juliet vibe, that airy fairy, like I really think I could fall for this person, and it's like actively dating someone. But when it's reversed, it's like I'm not going to tell them now, like I'm not going to express that to them. And plus with all the other cards, it's where it does look like you've nipped something in the bud, because it's just been draining. It's been very draining. Let's see how they're feeling. They've got the Temperance reversed, so they could be a Sagittarius, they don't have to be. The Temperance, when it's upright, is someone, she's pouring from one cup into the other. She's trying to get just the right balance of water, and water is emotions. So it's someone who's trying to bring stability. If you think about the symbol for Sagittarius, it's the archer, and you can't aim and shoot, you know, and achieve what you want if the ground beneath you is unstable. So this is someone that is like having mood swings at the moment, and they may feel very angry, they may feel very upset, they may have depression. Sometimes they might feel alright, and other times they might feel really low. It's someone that's not got emotional balance at the moment. Now, that does often happen to the person that's trapped in their situation that they don't want to be in, and they realise they've actually fallen in love with someone else. A lot of people don't go looking for it, and so when that happens, they start to retreat, but it starts making things, you know, pressure builds up like a volcano, because this person just feels overwhelmed and like everything is a problem in every direction now. Look, the Eight of Cups. Do I stay or do I go? Do I end a relationship or not? It's in the challenged position. This is someone walking away from a relationship when it's upright. One that's long-term, you know, relationship or marriage. It's walking away from all of these cups that are built up over time. When it's reversed, it's someone trying to stop a person walking away. This person does not know what to do. They are lost. The Justice reversed. Okay, so they could have Libra or Sagittarius in the chart. They don't have to. Okay, because we've got the Temperance, major for Sagittarius. We've got the Justice card, major for Libra. If the Justice card was upright, this person would feel like they're where they're supposed to be. With it being reversed, they don't feel like this situation is fair. They don't feel like it's equal. They don't feel like it's correct. You know, that's why they're thinking about leaving. Okay, so if this is someone who's married, they don't feel correct being in the situation that they're currently in. Okay, but it's a lot, isn't it, to finish something where there could be children involved, there's going to be assets involved. It's very stressful. The judgment that you feel, you know, work, will get on to what's going on. People worry about their financial situation. They worry about all the years of graft they put into something. They worry about pets. They worry about everything. What are their friends going to think? Like, how's everyone going to respond? Are they going to lose friends out of this that they've known for decades? Because when it comes to it, even if you're not married and you're in a relationship, people end up having to pick a side, and most of the time they go back to the person they were friends with before you were with, you know, that person as their boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. Everyone ends up having to pick. So it is devastating. It's a huge ordeal for someone to kind of like, to light that dynamite. You've got to be sure. We're on Scorpio. Leo was filmed yesterday. Duncan, so if you want to look at the live from yesterday, it's in the lives playlist. I don't know if my moderators are still in here. Samantha, can I make you a moderator? I'll do a few people. Because someone was really nasty earlier. And I don't like it. Thank you. Don't feel like you've got to stay in for the whole thing. If you need to go, need to go. But I think I had some people in earlier and they've left. Which is fine. 10 of Cups reversed. That's division within a family household. That is in the outcome. Okay, this person is likely gonna respond to you finishing with them by having, you know, massive temper tantrums. No one will know why they're so angry. They'll probably lose their shit in work and get in trouble for that. They'll lose their shit at home and bite people's heads off and get in trouble for that. They're not going to be able to feel like they can operate in a way that's normal or healthy because they're hurting inside. Okay, so if this is your story, in the outcome there is like an unraveling for this person. The Queen of Wands, again, that's a third party card. It doesn't always mean that. We've got a lot of Sag placements in here. But the Queen of Wands can be the other man, the other woman. The Queen of Wands, when she's upright, is someone that's very confident, very seductive, male or female. You know, they're the life and soul of the party, very vivacious, confident, they go for what they want. They're action orientated, okay? Heavy Sagittarian energy here. See the sunflowers, it's like lots of vitality, lots of energy, a busy, active person. When the Queen of Wands is reversed, it could be someone that's like overly lusty or they've lost libido. It's that like, it's these qualities that you get when the card's upright, but they're heavily accentuated in one way or the other. So they could be low libido or overly lusty. They could be overly passionate, or they could be angry. They could be feeling overly bold and domineering, or they could be feeling weak. It's a negative aspect. So it looks like if you are in a third party situation or were and you called it, that's you. You know, feeling awful, that's them in their family life feeling awful. Let's get one more. The Five of Swords reversed. The Five of Swords upright is arguments, it's verbal messages or face-to-face arguments. When it's reversed, it's trying to avoid doing that, trying to avoid having crosswords, trying to avoid drama. So it could have fallen into no contact. It doesn't have to have, but or the messages aren't very nice when you do speak with each other. Hi Ari, hi Bart. You need to watch your sign or the sign of your person, okay? And then that should answer your questions. Even with collective readings, there's like a narrative that we're all following, so it should resonate. Your perfection. These are messages from your person, okay? This person that's probably got their own family already. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Wow. This person blown away by what you look like. They're so sexually attracted to you. They think you're very beautiful. They've probably not dated anyone that they think is that beautiful or handsome. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Ooh, they've got so much to think about. They've got really big things to think about, okay? The biggest, not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. They know that they can't give you like a dating scenario where they take you out and buy you a drink, or like, you dress up nice and you go out for a meal or go to the cinema. They can't do that with you. They're not supposed to be dating anyone. Everything is like a mess. So they need time. Sorry, my voice is like going so much. They need time to like really think like what they're gonna do. And they can't think when everything's in front of them. Okay, so they're going to withdraw, basically. But look, they could withdraw, and the outcome could be that they choose you. Let's get what's the nature of this connection. Difficulties, jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. Okay, so obviously someone's partner's going to notice that, excuse me, someone's going to notice that their partner's being weird, like moving their hand away from them when they reach out, or like turning away when they want to kiss them, making excuses to sleep in a different room, taking longer to get back from work or errands, suddenly having loads of errands to run, like, don't you, when someone's like being really weird and it's heartbreaking. It could also be, with these very established like families, they have like very established friends as well, and friendship groups, and so a whole community feel like it's their business to know how everything's going with that family. Can't be messing up the holidays that happen, or can't be messing with the meals that happen. Whatever it is they all do together regularly. Not every friendship group or couple does that, but some people are really ingrained into like routines and responsibilities, and best friends don't like it when someone starts going on about this person in work or this person that they've met, or if this person suddenly isn't available, to do the things that they usually are. It's like, well, what's the problem? If that happens once, it's like, okay, fair. And you might make an excuse about the kids needing something, but if it starts happening a lot because that person needs to find free time to go and see their other person, people are going to start to notice. They're going to start to notice, because it's very difficult to be someone who's got a lot of responsibilities and find any extra time. You barely have time for yourself. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite noticeable. It raises suspicion every time this person, makes excuses to the people around them. I want to make new memories with you. They're so like hung up on you, like they really are. only do it once. So once they leave, that's it, okay? You can't leave a marriage twice. You must act now. Finish something else first. Oh my God, like, good advice. They don't want to keep going behind someone's back. You know, it makes them feel like shit about what they're doing. So that's why they're going to have a really good think about this now. At the same time, they will know that you could have anyone that you want. Okay, you can have anyone that you want. So it's just all adding a lot of pressure. Why aren't they happy in their existing marriage? Because people don't go looking for something else if they're happy where they are. Roving eyes. Keeping possibilities open, obvious flirt, disrespectful. They miss flirting, they miss banter, they miss all of that beginning bit. The other person in the relationship, in the marriage, could be cheating as well. That happens where you get both sides cheating. This person could play games, you know, to make their person jealous. The one that they're married to could be doing that to them. You just don't know, do you? Don't know. The only two people that know a marriage are the ones in it. Maybe there's no spark left. Which I wouldn't blame anyone for. Happens whether you're married or not. Love's disguise. Go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. It could feel a bit superficial, like maybe their person's very good looking, okay, but that doesn't mean that they're sleeping with them. You can have a very good looking partner and have zero chemistry after like a few years, or like, you know, you could be proud to have that person on a family portrait, or like take them to a business meal or like this or that, but go on holiday and have your photos and everything, but that's just for show, isn't it? That's just being a show pony. So actual emotional connection is lacking for some reason. Maybe it was once there, but the contract has come to an end. It happens. It's strange, but some people have very different libido levels and they just don't feel like, you know, they feel quite satisfied without having an active sex life anymore. They feel quite satisfied with that, and they hope their partner like understands or feels the same. But sometimes that's really like opposite to how the other person's feeling, and it affects their ability to feel together, to feel at one, to feel relaxed, to feel attractive. Like it affects your self-esteem like really quickly, that. And I think it's not because you're a bad person, it's just like fundamental to your own self-worth, isn't it? If your partner's not being with you, then you feel like I must not be attractive. And so that after more than a few months is a problem. There's definitely be a problem for me. It has been. Do you know what I mean? Like I would end the relationship or marriage if that was for more than a few months, for sure. Doing drugs. Okay, there could be a lot of drugs and or alcohol intake because of this pressure that we've got. Love story, once upon a time. They're definitely in love. They know they're in love with someone else. Let's get the unspoken truth. I would pick the only two careers where you pretty much have to talk for a living. And I have a very soft voice, and I have a breathing condition. So. I keep stepping towards you only to pull away again. Well, that's what people do when they're taken, because they want to keep you in, but they can't actually like fulfill the promises they keep making you, and they don't want to lose you. Why would they want to lose you? They're in love with you. Do you know what I mean? You make them feel amazing, but they have to keep pulling back because it's not realistic. There's obviously an intention to consider walking away from the relationship or marriage that they're in. They do want to make new memories. They see what's perfect. It's going to be a matter of timing. Can we know this? Like, when is this person going to do the necessary? We've got literally got not the right time twice. Okay, so it could be months, it could be a year. Okay. I don't know if I took one of these yet. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Okay, 5's the number of change, transition. They don't know. Okay, they don't know yet. So they're going to make that decision over like several months. Companion, listen to your inner voice. Your spirit guide is there to assist you. Let's get some advice for you. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. It's all right to cry, okay, because it's like a pressure release. It feels overwhelming to be upset over someone, but it's gonna like, I've done this before where I learned in this kind of situation to suppress my feelings because I was sick of getting upset, but I'd also felt like I couldn't talk to people about what was going on, but it is taking its toll. Okay, so even if you feel like a fool or you feel like X, Y, or Z, you need to kind of let it out. Sometimes you do. Confide in a couple of people that you trust that aren't connected, you know, not mutual people that are not connected. They don't know who this is. They live out the area or whatever, because it's not fair really on you. Know that this person thinks you're amazing, you know, that they're prepared to potentially like walk away. They've already put their marriage, their relationship with their kids, everything they work for, they've put that on the line lots of times already for you. So it's not for nothing. It's definitely not for nothing. They wouldn't do that for someone that they just fancy a bit. Okay, it's not just fancying you. So and there's nothing funny about risking people finding out, you know, what their mum's been doing or what their dad's been doing. There's nothing funny about it. It's terrifying. So they have to really think about it and why they're doing what they're doing, and you know what it's going to be like. They've got to visualize what it's going to be like once they've made that leap. Okay. A new opportunity will lead you to greatness. A loved one from the past will re-enter your life. Ooh, that could be them, or it could be someone else. Let's get one of these Celestial Realms cards. This is a brand new oracle deck, and then I'll get you an angel number. The illustrations are stunning on here. I tell you what, I didn't expect as well, when I did confide in a couple of people, they admitted to being in that situation themselves. They were married and they were having an affair. And they'd kept it a secret because they were worried about judgment. So you think like everyone's going to judge you, but some people are in the same situation, but they're like the person that's married or whatever. Look at the artwork on these. Just look at it. The Aurora's gift. Your light is unique. Shine boldly and blessings will follow. Okay, you don't have to change how you are or who you are or what you look like or anything about you. Okay, you're you, and that's what's important. You're already getting attention, you're already getting success. Okay, the Celestial Chalice. Your cup overflows with blessings. Receive the divine abundance meant for you. That's very true, you know. You think you've been forgotten and everything, but everyone's got their like divine journey. Everyone's got, it's written in the stars, isn't it? And good things are like already planned out to happen for you. It's hard to kind of remember that when... I'm glad you love the accent, because my voice is just going today. I know that I've got a nice soft voice, but when I use it too much, it disappears. Especially, you know, if I'm in class and I'm shouting. I have no voice for the next few hours. I hope this reading was comforting. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates for some people. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story and it's not going to happen to you. Don't worry about it. Spirit likes to help people that need it the most, okay, when they need it the most. So sometimes it's not your story, but you may even know someone who's Libra. Sorry, you're not Libra, you're Scorpio. You may even know someone who's Scorpio that's going through this right now. So give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. You are welcome to hang around. Otherwise, that's your reading done. Make sure you watch your sign if you're person. You're welcome to watch your moon sign. Any signs that you cusp with. Personal readings are available. It's a turnaround time of 24 hours, which is very, very quick. It's £18, and I do this spread if it's a love reading, or I can do career, education, finance reading, health reading, relocations, business decisions, anything. But yeah, it'll be this length for £18, and you know it's your story. So obviously we can focus in. And very good feedback from my 4 regulars that I've got now. Had 2 just this weekend. I think most people are coming from TikTok. You can private message me on TikTok. You can find my IG. I've created an IG now. Direct message me on there or email me. Just make sure you talk to me first, and you can give contacts, but you don't have to tell me anything. Okay. Obviously, Spirit's omnipresent and knows the situation. Some people like to, because there's something specific they want to know. It'll be a link to a private, YouTube video that only you can see. What do you mean? You need help? What sign are you? I do mediumship cards, for like messages from loved ones that have passed away, and they're free. I don't like to charge for them.